Power 92, fresh new Phil Collins, good stuff with the Christopher Lance. We're happening here at the Power Station now.
Machine Gun Kelly. Yes. On 94.5 Cool FM.
100.3 KZRX. Well, Phoenix, Arizona's hardest.
Is KCCP 104.7 FM, your number one hit music station.
93 commercial-free KDKB. To license it.
Arizona in the morning from 9:10 KFYI. Good morning, I'm Charlie Van Dyke. 21 before 8 o'clock. The clouds should give way to some sunshine by afternoon. Talk.
KRIZ, that was Donna Summer's Last Dance.
Camel Country 108.
Renegade Radio with Eddie Webb on 98 KUPD.
When you hear great classics, you're hearing KSLX Scottsdale.
You're rocking with the Yeti,
I think this guy's a couple cans short of a six-pack.
the hairiest rocker on the planet.
Yes! Good evening, everybody. Welcome to TheYetiRadio.com, streaming to you live from the Yeti Radio studio in Goodyear, Arizona, on YouTube, Twitch, and now live 365. So nice to be streaming local music 24/7. Live 365 app or live365.com on your favorite browser, and then just search The Yeti Radio, and you'll find the stream and get to listen to a lot of great music that hasn't been found yet. Keeping our fingers crossed that all of it gets found. But hey, you know, we can only do so much, and we're here to give it to you straight right here on the Yeti Radio. New Music Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend, and hope your Monday wasn't too god-awful. If it was, we're here to try and make it a little bit better. We got 8 new tracks for you this week, and one little special surprise coming up after the fact, and we'll have a couple of announcements in between and all around and everything else. But I'm going to go back over here real quick, and I am going to play these guys because they're over at the, I believe it's the 414 Pizza Pub and Karaoke tonight. A couple of bands playing over there, having a great show, I'm sure. Wish I could have been there. My daughter's been, Daddy, when are you going to take me to a show? And I'm like, as soon as I find an all-ages show. Well, I found an all-ages show, and guess what? It's the night of Daddy's show, so. Anyway, here's a little Three-Eyed Dragon for you, and their newest single, Marmalade. Over at the 414, having a blast tonight.
The sweetest of days.
That was Three Eyed Dragon with Marmalade right here on the Yeti Radio. Again, they're over at the 414 Pizza Pub and Karaoke tonight. Saw a little video on the place. Looks like a great venue. Too bad it's like 45 minutes away. I was like, oh, damn. Yeah, I'm all the way over in Goodyear. I'm way over in the west side. Hopefully, we'll start getting better. Or getting some venues over here and start having some music a little closer to home. But still have a lot of fun going out and seeing as much as I can. And but they're going to be they are over there tonight with the Insomniacs. And here's the Insomniacs with The Cure right here on the Yeti Radio. We all need The Cure, right?
When did fear and ignorance rule over everything? Bow into this evil king who's to throw away everything. We are all a family, separated by the seas. This virus in society is coursing through too many veins. I'm searching for the cure. It's hard to think that this life only exists underground, where the dreamers sleep and the future weeps for the brave, for the few, for the ones who are willing to give up everything and die for you.
The Insomniacs with The Cure right here on the Yeti Radio. Yeah, you need a cure just for the Yeti, right? Miss Penny. Hey, speaking of Miss Penny, she has got a plethora of shows going on with Rockin' Free Live, all the way from now to the end of the year. It's crazy. Was flipping through for the July 8th one to try and find it. I'm like, good Lord. Good thing you took May off, right? Anyway, you know those crazy rubber wristbands everybody gives out, and it's awesome that they do that. I found a couple of cool things to use them for, because like I've got them on the Yeti's costume staff. They go up there and help hold on some of the decorations that are on that staff, and also when your stainless steel coffee cup doesn't quite fit in your cup holder just right, you can take them and wrap them around your coffee cup, and they'll fit in your cup holder a little bit better, a little snugger. But anyway, July 8th, over at the Rooms in Mesa, the House of Show Me God. We're going to have Rockin' Free Live putting on their Case of Water Drive, and Rockin' for Water it's called. We're going to have Seattle's 90s retro rock, Until the Sun, The X's, and Curfew from Tucson. BYOB. And let's see. Is there going to be a food truck? I don't see anything about there on the being food. Yeah. If not, bring your own food. Bring your own drink, and drink responsibly if you drink. Even if it's tea, drink responsibly, because you don't want to have to get up 400 times in the middle of a show to go use the bathroom. Responsibilities, people. Oh, Seattle's out now? Did you get a replacement? I might have a couple recommendations. Anyway, let's see. This is their version of Women Who Rock. The Centrics are going to fill in. That's awesome. Way to go, Centrics. Wow, you got pull. I couldn't get them to do that. That sucks. Yeah, I know where I'm at on the totem pole. I'm not even on it. I'm under it. That's the Yeti Radio. That's what happens. You're the radio guy. You don't count. You just play the music. Just sit back, play the music, and be quiet, right? Anyway, that's July 8th over at The Rooms in Mesa. Doors are at 6. Bands start at 7 to 11. And it is all ages. So, depending on what Mike's got me doing, I might have to bring the kid and the babysitter. You never know how that works, right? If in that case, I just bring all the kids. Both of mine, all 3 grandbabies. Actually, all 4 of mine, plus the 3 grandbabies. The 3 grandbabies belong to the 2 older ones. But anyway. All right, let's get New Music Monday underway, because I'm sure everybody's excited to hear all this great new music, plus the surprise we got coming up afterwards. But we're going to start it off. No pun intended. This band's called Killed by a Yeti. It just wasn't this fucking Yeti. Trust me. Here they are with their new single. It's called Red Lamp, right here on the Yeti Radio New Music Monday.
Storming up inside my head, it makes me feel like
that was Killed by a Yeti with Red Lamp. New Music Monday right here with the Yeti on YouTube, Twitch, and Live 365, all at the Yeti Radio. Oh, what a week it's been. What a weekend it's been. Woo! Tell you what, trying to get to events and have birthday parties and all sorts of stuff. It's been crazy and fun and hair pulling all at the same time. But now I know how Miss Penny feels when she's doing all these shows and trying to keep up on everything. You kick your ass every now and then. Anyway, a few quick shout outs. We got to get a big shout out to Mr. George G. Harlan over at Phoenix Metal Scene, putting out all the love for the Yeti, for the shows, and letting everybody know that it's when it's going to be and how it's going to be and where it's going to be. And, of course, Miss Penny over at Rockin' Free Live, her and Mr. Travis and Trevor. And then Mr. Jerry over at Focus TV. If you're a band, you got a music video, you want to get it aired all around the world, all 195 countries, go over to FocusTV.com, look up their permissions form, get it filled out, and uploaded with your video to them, and they will get you played. Faux show. They tearing it up there. Too bad I can't see it anymore. I don't know why, but I don't know. I guess I got kicked out. I don't know. It's not the first time that would happen to you, Yeti. Anyway, next up, this next band, and they get to come do an interview here later on next month. They're not going to have to be like everybody else and drive very far. I think they live literally like right around the corner. They're right here in Goodyear, Arizona, somewhere around the Yeti. This is Redoubt with their new single off of their new EP, Intent, right here with the Yeti.
Such a vicious man, always want to control, making and breaking his way, choosing what's left behind, digging into the pain, and always with intent, into the wound of denial. Scars are the people you seek, and over you play, searching for more of the same, sipping the fear of the end, and always with intent. This was the time and place, and those were the things that we said, and this is the end, but don't die for us now. It's not what was said, but how much can you stand? Sun breaks the cold, and darkness steps aside, but water flows through the land, and always with intent. This was the time and place, and those were the things that we said, and this is the end, but don't die for us now, and 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 don't die for us now. 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 Don't die for us.
Read Out with Intent from their EP Mongrel right here on New Music Monday with the Yeti. Let's see what else we got going on. We had Ann Fest over the weekend, and that was amazing. 2 stages running over at the 44 Sports Grill and Nightlife. Wow, there was a lot going on, and there was a lot of people. I had to park out in the nosebleeds. I got a nosebleed walking that far. It wasn't because of elevation. Yeah, trust me, I won't quit my day job. Last thing I am is a comedian. Ask Keely Wolf. She was here for an interview. I'll never become a comedian. She reassured me of that. Anyway, what a night. I got there late. I didn't get there till like after 9 o'clock, and of course 2/3 of the evening was already over. But still, what I got to partake in was absolutely amazing, breathtaking, and spectacular. Great participation by the bands, by the audience, everybody. It was a blast. There was a lot of people having a lot of fun, and bouncing back and forth between the 2 stages was cool and a lot of fun. Unlike some big outdoor festivals where you got to walk half a mile to get to the next stage. Like, damn. A buddy of mine's got this one in Europe that he wants me to go to, and we were looking at the layout. I'm like, I'm not walking that far to the next damn stage. I'll just stand there and listen to it. I got new knees. They still hurt. They're just new and metal. Anyway, next up on New Music Monday right here with the Yeti. We had one of these bands last week, and I guess it's a thing here. The EP is self-titled, and the song is the title track off of the self-titled EP, and the band's called It's Fine. So here's It's Fine off of the It's Fine EP with the title track It's Fine, right here on the Yeti Radio New Music Monday.
Said it's fine, just doing my own thing. Don't worry about me, everything's just fine, it's alright. Never will it end, it's just on the mend. And I hope you feel the same way. Till we meet again, my old friend. I'll be back someday. Said it's fine, just doing my own thing. Don't worry about me, everything's just fine, it's alright. I said it's fine, I know it might sting, but it's only a memory. Everything's just fine, it's alright. Someday you will figure it out, and you won't have to live your life in doubt. Said it's fine, just doing my own thing. Don't worry about me, everything's just fine, it's alright. I said I'm fine, I know it might sting, but it's only a memory. Everything's just fine, it's alright. It's fine, it's alright. You're gonna be fine, you're alright. It's fine, it's alright.
Oops. That was It's Fine with It's Fine off of It's Fine right here on the Yeti Radio, New Music Monday. And guess what? It's all fine. And we're having fun. Oh, somebody's going to slap me one day when I go into an event. Hey, you're being a smart ass. No, I'm being a dumbass. But that's okay. I'm still having fun. That's what this is all about. Having a great time. And, yeah. Trying to polish off that bottle of Jameson in the freezer. It's funny. I'm German. I don't like beer. But I like Irish whiskey. Let's see. Next up, if you couldn't tell by the interruption of the next song, it's a... It is a new single for the band called Paisley Prine, and it is called... yeah, hold on for a second. Okay, there we go. I don't know. Spotify's got this new thing that wants to open up on the side and shrink the window, and I'm like, don't do that. I can't read anything when you do that. Oh, God have mercy. Anyway, here's Paisley Prime with their new single, Perfect Love and Unending Hate. All for the Yeti, right here on TheYetiRadio.com.
Concept of hell made by the all-loving God feels a bit absurd, a careless facade. It's clear why you're telling me this. How long has it been? If I don't believe the stories you tell, will my punishment match the same? It's hollow, so hollow. That makes any sense. You could tell me here and now. It's far too clear where we'll go, and not the why and how. 'Cause the suffering never ends. Will it still hold a sting? Or do you acclimate beyond the end you're in? It's hollow, hollow. You better leave these tales passed down from long ago by people with faults like me, are burned for eternity. It's hard, hollow. You better leave these tales passed down from long ago by people with faults like me, are burned for eternity. It seems so black and white, each infinity. How did we satiate perfect love and unending hate? Perfect love and unending hate. Perfect love and unending hate.
Paisley Prine and their new single, Perfect Love and Unending Hate, right here on the Yeti Radio New Music Monday. All the great new music coming out of the amazing state of Arizona. And so last week we had the guys out of, well, they're kind of sort of out of California, but they got a couple of members in the band that are from Yuma, and they came up and did a fill-in show over at the Starlight a while back, and I got to catch that, and it was an amazing show. They came in and killed it for a tough crowd for what it appeared to be, and but it was awesome. And last week we got to do a single off of their new LP, and this week it's the LP itself. So they got another song, but real quick, I'm going to do a quick shout out. I believe I'm the one in Goodyear on Live 365, but we got a couple visiting from Tolleson and a couple from Phoenix listening in on Live 365. So thank you very much for listening, and hope it's sounding good over there. And then let's see. But this is Epic 18. The LP is called Stop Procrastinating. And this week's single off of that new LP is called It's Time. Right here on the Yeti Radio New Music Monday.
Young and impulsive, that's the name of the game. Though we all think we know how to play, the rules will always change. I think you all know this, 'cause some things just stay the same. You roll the dice and almost never get twice. We all have to tend the flame. Just behold this, go and investigate. You'll find looking back will open a path. Take a step, don't hesitate. Nothing must be swift and often creates a debate. I find that it's worth all the strive to get more out of life, so I don't get everything straight. It's time to let it go, all that weight you carry with you. It's time to let it go, all the things left in the past. It's time to let it go, if you ever want to love, trust me, I know. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go, all that weight you carry with you. It's time to let it go, all the things left in the past. It's time to let it go, if you ever want to love, trust me, I know. It's time to let it go.
Epic 18, right here on the Yeti Radio, live on Twitch, YouTube, and Live 365 on the browser and the app. And thanks for joining me tonight. Some great new music being put out, and I'm here to bring it to you. Because when I used to do this for other internet stations, I played what everybody else, even over the regular radio stations, was playing. The same old stuff. Yeah, it's just not bad stuff. It's just everybody's playing it. So I went out and tried to find something new one day, and stumbled across an app called Bands in Town and started flipping through it and going, who the hell are these people? This is some good music. I never heard of these people before. Who are they? A little bit of research, come to find out. It's local bands right here in Arizona. The first few I found were in Phoenix. That's where the whole Phoenix music scene thing came from. It's the capital of the state. I think it should cover all anyway, but some people don't think so, apparently. So, but anyway, that's how it came about, and here we are today, an actual radio station on the internet, bringing you all the local music in Arizona, and having fun doing it, giving them a place to be heard. If you've never heard the story, John Bon Jovi, they had their single Runaway off the first LP ready to go, and just couldn't get any airtime. There's a brand new station right outside New York City, and he said he walked in right to the DJ booth and tapped on the windows. The radio station was so new they didn't even have a receptionist, and the DJ said, yeah, give him a minute. And when he went on break, he came out and he laid the story on him and let him listen to Runaway, and well, now we have Bon Jovi. So it's kind of what the premise is behind this. After I heard that story, I'm like, that kind of fits. I'm here to play the music so it can be heard. And because, big corporate is controlling what you listen to on their opinion. So somebody sends me a song, I play it, whether I like it or not. It's, the Grateful Dead had a following. I wasn't one of them, but they had a following, right? So it is what it is. We play the music. We have a blast doing it. And if I haven't got to you, I will. Just remember, it's only me, the Yeti, at TheYetiRadio.com. We're having a blast. That last song was Epic 18. The next single, It's Time, off of Stop Procrastinating, their new LP. And let's see, I had another shout out I wanted to do. Hopefully Marconi's listening down in New Zealand. Big shout out to him and the family down in New Zealand. If Rob and Beck happen to be tuning in over in Australia, big shout out to them. And everybody else out there listening, thanks for listening to the Yeti on the Live 365 app, or if you're one of the two over on YouTube, welcome. Let's see. I guess I'll just have to move on to the next song. Oh. I actually had to look this one up, and a very interesting story behind the name. You'll have to look it up yourself, because I don't. That was a very long story, very interesting story. But this is a single off of her first, or I don't know if it's her first EP, but off of her new EP, The Immortal Affair, and the song is The Feeding. Here is Lucretia Death, right here on TheYetiRadio.com.
Oh, yeah.
The sun finally sets, I begin to crave you. Like clockwork, it takes over my soul. I call your name into the night, beckoning you to come to me. Allow me to fill you up, a nocturnal waltz that I'm addicted to. till you arrive and your hand touches my face. I fall into your arms, my dangerous love, but I can't let this go.
Come to me, darling.
I can't let you go. Before the sun rises, let me taste you, I crave you. In the middle of the night is when I am most alive. Before the sun rises, let me taste you, I crave you. In the middle of the night is when I am most alive.
Lucretia Death off of her The Immortal Affair EP. It's called The Feeding. New Music Monday right here with the Yeti.
It's alive! The Yeti.
Yeah, let's see. The Yeti, you can reach me at 480-341-5358. And if you shoot me a text, you might want to tell me who you are. I got one that said hi. I consider that a weird text. I don't know about anybody else, but just hi. I did get to use my favorite line the other day. I sent a friend of mine a Happy Father's Day GIF image. And who is this? Well, hell, it's Jake from State Farm, motherfucker. Yeah, I've got to do that like 2 or 3 times now over about the last 4 or 5 years. So that's pretty awesome because you're supposed to know who the hell I am, especially if I'm sending you a Happy Father's Day. That means I know you. You should know who I am, right? But hey, sometimes things happen to the phone and people forget things, or sometimes they just forget you. Either way, it's the Yeti Radio. We're here having a great time with some awesome new music. Now we got some new blues for you right here on the Yeti Radio. And damn it to hell. So this is what happens when you get old. It goes in and goes poof out the other side. I can't tell you when, I can't tell you where, but coming up here real soon, this band is going to be playing with Burned Bridges at an event. I feel like such an ass because I can't remember. Oh, God, I need to take notes. Anyway, I consider them very good friends. They've already been here and done an interview with the Yeti. In fact, they put me on their tour list as a stop on their tour, which was very flattering. And it was pretty awesome. I shared that with all my friends. Look, they put me on their fucking tour list, man. Yeti Radio. That was really awesome. But anyway, here's Until the Sun and their new single, Dancing on the Floor, right here with the Yeti Radio.
Trouble, oh baby. As you quicken your face with me, baby, you make me wanna sway. Oh, baby, you're making me run. Oh, and back for more. Oh, baby, you're making me run. Till we're dancing on the floor.
A long time ago, I believe it was Lionel Richie that wanted to be dancing on the ceiling, and back then that was okay. But today I'm like, yeah, no, hell no. So I'm glad Until the Sun would like to be dancing on the floor now, because I'm too old for that other stuff. And great new song from Until the Sun, dancing on the floor, right here on the Yeti Radio New Music Monday. Hope everybody's having a good time, enjoying the tunes, and hopefully we're making your Monday a little bit better, because we all know how Mondays are. But anyway, see, next up and last for new music on Monday, we're going to break it on down to the countryside of the house for you, right here with the Highway 260 Band and their new single, Gunslinger, right here on the Yeti Radio New Music Monday.
The Yeti, the Yeti, the Yeti.
I left home when I was a kid. Nobody ever cared what I did. I never followed no one's rules. You couldn't make me your fool. I grew up fast, I grew up mean, toughest son with a gun you'd ever seen. With that gun in my right hand, I am the king of this land. Yeah, I told them not to come for me. I told them they'd die in the street, and they still came. One by one dead at my feet. It's my job, their souls to keep, and it'll never change. It's me they blame. Today they tried to hunt me down, tried to put me in the ground, and each met his fate. One by one dead in the street. It's their poor wives that weep, and it'll never change. I told them not to come for me. Told them they'd die in the street, and they still came. One by one dead at my feet. It's my job, their souls to keep, and it'll never change. It's me they blame. That murdered three. There were so many more, you see, that they'll never find. And as my pistols hit the ground, there is panic all around, my dead or alive. Yeah, I told them not to come for me. I told them they'd die in the street, and they still came. One by one dead at my feet. It's my job, their souls to keep, and it'll never change. It's me they blame. Yeah, it's me they blame. I told them not to come for me. Told them they'd die in the street, and they still came. Yeah, it's me they blame.
The Highway 260 Band with their new single, Gunslinger, right here on the Yeti Radio New Music Monday. I want to thank everybody for joining me for the new music this week. Quick recap, we had Killed by a Yeti, no pun intended, with Red Lamp. We had a Readout with Intent. It's Fine from It's Fine. Paisley Prine and Perfect Love and Unending Hate. Epic 18 with It's Time. Lucretia Death with The Feeding. Until the Sun, Dancing on the Floor. And Highway 260 with Gunslinger. Right here on Yeti Radio New Music Monday. I've got a special surprise coming up for you here shortly, but real quick, we just did an amazing interview with the great Gordon Circle, and had him live here in studio. You can check that out on YouTube. It also streamed right here on Live 365. So that was an honor and a pleasure to have a man that's had his hand in show business for quite some time. I'm going to say since probably the late 60s, early 70s. So definitely awesome having him in here and learning about his choices in career path and different commercials and movies and music and people he's got to play with, and just totally amazing. But let's see, this week on Thursday the 22nd at 7 o'clock, we've got Dawn of the Rising. Going to be right here in the studio with the Yeti. Tune in for that. That's going to be awesome. Looking forward to having these guys in here, find out what's going on with them. I know they got some new music coming, a batch of new music. I don't know if it's an EP or if it's an LP, but we'll find out on Thursday. So tune in right here on YouTube, Twitch, and Live 365. And then, let's see, July 6th. That's also a Thursday. Thursdays seem to be popular. It's pretty awesome. At 7 o'clock, we're going to have the Atomic Kings in here giving us a bunch of info about what they've got going on. They just had their CD release party over at the 44 here a couple weeks ago, and couldn't figure out a way to get them in here before that. Would have loved to have made the event, but I got a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old, so things are a little hectic sometimes. And then read out who had the new single Intent tonight. Also going to be here July 27th at 7 o'clock on Thursday. So tune in and get to find out some more about those guys and find out about their musical interests and their musical careers and have all sorts of fun with the Yeti live in studio with all these interviews coming up. Hopefully we got some more calendars I need to get put out and get some people responding and get the rest of it filled back up again. Lots of space on the website for those flyers to go, and there's nothing there yet. So just working on it, and stay tuned because hopefully it's going to be a whole lot of fun right here with the Yeti. Anyway, let's see. All right. This is a new band in Arizona, and hit me up today, and they're like, hey. I'm like, absolutely, let's play some music. And so they sent me the demo off of what is going to be their first EP. And I'm like, yeah, let's play it on tonight's show and do a little sneak peek premiere on your new EP coming out. So hopefully they're still watching and or listening, whichever the case may be. But let's roll this out real quick. This is Vicky Vicious and the Stains. And the song is I Know Your Pillow. And God forbid if you know my pillow. I am just saying, right here on the Yeti Radio.
Where are you trying to go? You should stay a bed. There's hours till the show. Come here and suck my dick. I'll put you in your place and moisturize your face. I know your name. I got your number. I know your pillow. Just play the game. You won't get no teeth. I'll make you wanna pop. I'll put you underneath until I wanna stop. And then you'll go your own way. Don't need no words to say. I know your name. I got your number. I know your pillow. Just play the game. I do what I do because I want to. There's nothing wrong with me. So go on and do your own thing. Back on your jealousy. I know your name. I got your number. I know your pillow. Just play the game. I know your name. I got your number. I know your pillow. Just play the game. Just play the game.
That's Vicky Vicious and the Stains with I Know Your Pillow. Right here on the Yeti Radio. A little sneak peek premiere of demo that's going to be on their new EP. They're working on it now. They're in studio getting it all set and ready to go. They're going to fire it off and get it out to you here shortly. So stay tuned for that and come check them out on the Yeti Radio when they do. Because we'll play it right here on the Yeti Radio. But let's see. I'll play another song or two before we end the night. Well, since that's all the buzz for this week, we'll go ahead and play Addicted's What's the Buzz? Because we just told you what it was right here on the Yeti Radio.
Yeah.
That's Hector and Addicted with What's the Buzz? Right here on the Yeti Radio. New Music Monday. Another one, since I couldn't tell you where and when. Until the Sun. They're going to be playing with Burn Bridges, so here's a little Burn Bridges for you. Cigarettes and Whiskey, right here on the YetiRadio.com. Live on Twitch, YouTube, and Live 365. Another shout out to Mr. George G. Harlan over at the Phoenix Metal Scene, sharing all the Yeti posts, making sure everybody knows where the show is. Miss Penny, Travis, and Trevor over at Rocket Free Live, and then Mr. Jerry over at Focus TV. If you've got a music video, get it to Focus TV, and they'll get you aired in all 195 countries. It doesn't get any bigger than that, I'm telling you.
Same old game. I got no one to same old game. My cigarettes and whiskey remain. My cigarettes and whiskey remain. Everything that we've been going through, life and all its problems. You see, I just keep pouring them down. Yeah, the lingering smoke, the cloud of haze, the sea of whiskey to wash away those long lost days. You see, I just gotta get up and leave it all behind. Yeah, the lingering thoughts, the cloud of haze, the sea of whiskey to wash away those lost days. I tell it, but tell it one more shot while this feeling is still hot. This whiskey hits the spot. One more drag, stiffing up the past. I'm got no one to blame. My life is still the same. I'm playing the same old game. My cigarettes and whiskey remain. My cigarettes and whiskey remain. My cigarettes and whiskey remain.
Burn Bridges and Cigarettes and Whiskey right here with the Yeti. Closing out New Music Monday. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Another quick recap. We got Killed by a Yeti with Red Lamp. Read Out with their single Intent. It's Fine by It's Fine. Paisley Prine with Perfect Love and Unending Hate. Epic 18 with It's Time. Lucretia Death with The Feeding. Until the Sun, Dancing on the Floor. And Highway 260 with Gunslinger right here on the Yeti Radio's New Music Monday. And we had the special sneak peek from Vicky Vicious and the Stains with I Know Your Pillow. She knows your name, she knows your number, she knows your pillow. You better watch out, I'm telling you. You better start looking around every corner and over both shoulders at the same time. Anyway, thanks for joining the Yeti, all this great new music. And stay tuned for Thursday night with from Dawn of the Rising, from Dusk Till Dawn. I don't know. Welcome to the Titty Twister on TheYetiRadio.com. Dawn of the Rising on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Live in studio. Woo! Then we'll have New Music Monday. Hopefully. Depends on if anybody puts anything out between now and Monday. So stay tuned and we'll see what happens. If not, then there won't be a show, I guess. There are now officially 159 songs in New Music 2023. So, and that's a Spotify playlist. So, it helps if you're on Spotify, because then that makes it easier on me, and I don't have to, do all sorts of crazy stuff, make all sorts of other files and whatnot. But I do everything that I can, and we're gonna have fun doing it. So tune into the Yeti, check everything out. All social media is at the Yeti Radio. And Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. But other than that, I want everybody to have a great rest of your week. Hopefully we improved your Monday. And hopefully we polished it up enough to make the rest of your week go by good. And we'll catch you either Thursday or next Monday right here on TheYetiRadio.com, live on Twitch, YouTube, and Live 365. Hopefully a couple more apps coming as well, but... got a couple of applications in, and as soon as we find out the answers on those, if we get them, then we'll start advertising those as well. So stay tuned. Look forward to the future and having a platform for Arizona local music to be heard right here on TheYetiRadio.com. Have a wonderful evening.
The Yeti Radio. Powered by DavidLeeImaging.com. David Lee Imaging in the Titletown Music Archive. And the Live 365 app.
Can you dig it?
The Yeti.
Can you dig it?
The Yeti.
Can you dig it?
The Yeti.
Unregulated radio would result in programming of the lowest common denominator, the rule of the mob.
The Yeti.
This radio person is the whole problem.
The Yeti.
Don't get your panties all in a bunch.
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
What? Mm-hmm.